Today's the day to start tapping. Now, I woke up this morning, it was like 2 below, and I wasn't in a huge hurry to get going because, well, it's damn cold. Ran some errands, but now it's like 20, I think. It's gonna get a little bit warmer, but then get cold again tonight. But I kind of think it's a good way to kick the tires and get started on tapping, because it's always a pain the first day tapping. You forget something and it's just a pain. So get going. But got my drill, and first thing I got to do is get a new drill bit, get the tapper put on it, and then get this thing ready. Every year I start with a new drill bit, and that's because inevitably bacteria is going to be on it, it's going to be rusty, it's going to get dull in the off season, and I want a new one every year. So drill bit's in, now the H2O liter Exactap goes on. Easiest tap and assist device in the market to install. It's literally just one screw. Now, make sure it slides easy, which it does. No restrictions. It's in high gear. Battery's charged. I don't need a light on, but it's there. And that should be ready. But now, my sling. Because mine, when I tap, then it hangs by my side. So I've got my sling. Just a piece of 1-inch tubular webbing and a big key ring that goes in. See if we get it right here. Yep. Yeah, that's ready. Tubing tool, gonna check. Make sure everything's working right. Doesn't appear to be hanging up. I am gonna add just a little bit of oil to it though. I just used releaser oil, and it doesn't take a lot. Because if you put too much in, then that's when you're really gonna have trouble, because it'll catch crud. So I just use a little bit. Oh, much better. And drop there and there. So smooth. Tap and hammer, I gotta get that. Where did I put that? Hammer. There's the old one. Oh, there's the string. There's the tap. Drill, tool, tapping hammer, taps. This year, just like other years, using the liter H2O check valves. I've used them for, I don't even know how many years now, all but 2 years, I think, and they work great. So I'm gonna stick with them. Now I said I had something big coming, and well, it's here, but it's just not ready yet, because I've got the 07 Ram with 290,000 miles on it, and it's showing its age. So there's a new Ram 2500 now, but we'll talk about that more later. We gotta go tap. Of light fluffy snow 2 nights ago, so it's kind of nice in here right now, but there's a ton of frost in the ground, so I think it's going to take these trees a lot longer than it has in year past to warm up, because even in the leaves in the duck, there's frost this year. Get my get up on here. last year, I know that I went counterclockwise, walking the mains when I was tapping, so this year clockwise. So I can pretty well start right here. Like last year, I was starting on the lower side. This year it'll stay cooler down here. That way the trees up top aren't tapped until it's really starting to warm up. But yeah, oh, there's deer right there. I didn't get the camera moved fast enough, but I bet there was just 4 deer that were through the woods right there. And well, the 4-legged bus, he's, you know, oblivious, looking for like a mouse that doesn't exist or something. But I haven't seen deer in here yet this year, so cool. But it's time to tap. Now I get a handful of questions asking, you know, what do I really think about the Exactap, and are tapping tools worth it, because they're expensive? And yeah, they're expensive, like $500. The one thing I can say about them is I don't really have drillings left in the holes. Now, I used to spend a ton of time digging drillings out, you know, little pieces of wood chips that are left in the hole. I don't now, and I think it's after kind of watching myself, when I would pull out, I would yaw the drill a little bit, and I think it would kind of cut on the way out and leave those drillings there. Now, I don't really get that. Last year, I picked 1 chip out. That's not bad for 1,600 holes drilled. And so far this year, I don't know, 30 in. no drill-ins left in. So that's the number one for me, is now I've got less chance of having taps plug up because I don't have drill-ins left in the holes. It leaves a clean hole. Worth $500? Yep. One of the discussions that's always come wintertime, springtime is, hey, what are you using for spouts? And like I said, I use the Leader H2O check valves. Invented by UVM Procter Maple Research, Dr. Tim and Dr. Abby. A whole bunch of independent studies as to their performance, are they worth it, yield comparisons, and every time they come out on top. And I don't think it's by chance. Are they more money? Yep, they are. Are they a lot more money? Depends on who you're talking to. I look at it as a competitive advantage. I'm looking to gain really halves of gallons, quarters of gallons of sap over the year, because that adds up. If I gain an extra, say, gallon of tap over a season, that's 1,600 gallons, has the potential to be, a barrel of syrup, potentially. So those things add up. Now, you can pretty well come to your own conclusions as to, are they worth the money? To me, yes. Every year, I don't waver, everything gets a new check valve. Now, online, there's been a ton of questions and people talking about the new tap that's on the market, and oh my God, it's the new rage. It has zero research done on it. None. It hasn't gone to Cornell. It hasn't gone to UVM Procter Maple. It hasn't been to any independent. And people are going, oh, this is great. This thing's going to crush it, because of marketing. That's it. Marketing is the only thing that says it's going to. There's no proof. I'm not bad mouthing it. I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying I'm sticking the tried and true, independently verified check valves. That's mine. At the bottom of B1, all the mains that have ladders at the end have a valve. So in the off season, it doesn't pull down here, it'll drain out. So make sure I close them when I get to the bottom of them, because it seems like every year I have one that I forget to, and then I chase vacuum leaks and it's an idiot leak, not a vacuum leak. Well, it's a vacuum leak too, but it's my fault. So I got this one so far. Just walking along one of the trees here, I look down and there's green in the ground. Look at this, a brand new drop. It's like someone left it here just for me. I'll have to save that. So 53 taps on B1. So I'm gonna log that. B1 53. So I'm making the walk of shame now. Different than the one most people think about. Because battery. Should have just kept the spare in my pocket. I was starting with marginals to begin with though, because I really didn't plan for this and didn't have them both on the charger, so they were full, but not full. Yeah, 2/3 of a battery on the spare. Always something on the first day of tapping. What do you think? Is it a good boy? There. That's 2 mains worth. B1 and B2 are done. And I didn't run out of batteries, which is awesome. All I gotta do is count taps, so I know how many are on the main, and go play dance taxi. 84 on that one. You ready to go home? You want to go for a ride? Let's go. Be good.
Okay.